Hello everyone, I'm Pretty Scooter, and I'm gonna be weird and say you're guinea pigs for me for the first time I've streamed since the last Stack Game Marathon. But anyway, enough about me. This game is called Orbo's Odyssey. It is probably in the vein of probably like Mario 64 or Banjo-Kazooie level of a collectathon platformer, but a first time playthrough only lasts about 2 to 3 hours. It's a very short game. So, well, I don't know the best ways to get the go on this. I know the best way to go is just I'll just give a 3, 2, 1 go and we can go. So 3, 2, 1, go. And I'll have some more interesting things to talk about as we go throughout this game, but while we're doing this, the whole plot of this game is basically you are locked inside your boss's office. That's really it. You're locked inside your boss's office and you cannot open doors. You cannot open doors because you have no arms. That's really the plot of the whole game. Now, you can get moving pretty fast in this game, and I'm not like the best in speedrunning. In fact, I will admit that I could probably be faster at this game if I actually use mouse and keyboard. But in terms of what to get and when to get it, basically, like I said, it's like Banjo-Kazooie or Mario 64 in that you collect X amount of effectively coins in a level, do certain objectives in a level, and we're all trying to get gears to make ourselves an arm so we can actually get out of the boss's office. That's the whole game. So I will probably have a little goofs here and there because it is pretty tight for controls, having only 3 buttons, excuse me. It has jump, it has A again for a spin like that, and we have a ground pound. And that's all we're doing. That's all we're doing is we're just trying to get gears. There's 5 gears in every level, and you effectively have to 100% the game in order to beat the game. So 100% and beating the game is all one and the same. Now there's a bunch of funny dialogue within here that unfortunately I cannot go over just because of the nature of me trying to go fast right now. But let's see, there's another one over here. But I will say for K-Man, if there's any donations or anything that come up at any point, please say so, because I'm just trying to go quick and fast throughout the whole thing.
Alright, we got one dono if you've got time.
Sure, certainly.
Alright, we got a $15 donation from Zany Old Coop, who says, one last dono before the Yoshi story run. Good luck to both Scooter now and Mega later.
Alright, thank you, Zany. I will say that this game is a PC only game for anybody curious about it, although it's pretty lightweight for how good it may look. So I also missed one of the Draculas. I noticed it always during the speedrun section. Nerves. Gold Dracula. There's 5 out of 5. Pops up another gear up there. I do have chat open on the side so I can kind of see what he's saying. I don't think I can really turn K-Man up anymore. I have him at max volume right now. I can double check and screen transition a little bit. And I noticed, and I did see that, yeah, I did see, like I said, I've got the chat open on the side, so if I do catch it, I'll respond. But yeah, there's gold rings, there's speedrun portions to every single section of this game. To actually get the gear associated with it, you don't really have to like beat a certain, you really just have to beat the overall timer. It's not like you have to get under 30 seconds of the 50 provided or anything like that, so it's pretty lenient. That whole part is very much a sorry, that whole part is lost the train of thought. I lose train of thoughts very quickly. But anyway. Oop, missed one. So I do have a handful of things about this game I can mention here and there as we go along. But as I get through some stuff, I will mention that some of the parts are going to be weird, non sequitur, and occasionally just a little unnerving at times. I'll just mention that now. That probably was the more sane of all levels. So there will towards the final boss, I'll say that there might be a potential for flashing lights. Not terrible, but I will still put the warning out there just to be safe. So if you are somebody that kind of has that issue with that, I'll let you know when. go and put that key in. Now, a lot of levels have like some, basically, as you kind of have seen, a lot of levels just have stuff locked behind doors. Not that one. A lot of stuff is just locked behind a door, or it's just behind a. It's basically collect the things. Something is locked behind a door, and one of them is just in the open air. Also, this is uranium we have. We have uranium we have on our head. We have the bad rock on our head. Just carry the bad rock cake on your head. Don't worry about it too much. But I really want, but yeah, I wanted to bring this game up because it's a really quirky game. And it actually probably is very easy to speedrun and get into speedrunning for it. I know my time is not the best. This is the guy that wanted the cake, by the way, the uranium cake. But the speedrunning for this is pretty simple, pretty quick. Like I think I've played through this game about. I think I bought the game like back in January, and I probably have played through the game about 30 times since then, both for practice for this marathon and my own time. So it's a really short game, as you'll see. I don't know why I'm collecting stuff. Let's see, did the speed run. I also died. I don't remember what I've done so far, and that's bad. Oh, good, I still have this. Oh wait, I already know what I'm doing. So I just have to turn these in. This may be a week. Okay, my nerves are probably getting to me. That's bad. Because I did the speed run. I have to get the 2 of these off the eyes, and I think the last 2 are just on the way out of the level. Okay, yeah, we're good. So there should be a ramp leading out. There it is. This level always trips me up because I always think I miss one of the gears because it's not, because there's everything's so claustrophobic in this level, but that's all 5 gears already. And I'll show you what we mean by what I mean by the whole locked out of the boss's office and why we got to do it. This level is probably my favorite level in the game just because of the chill vibes it's got. But of course, nothing in this game stays chill forever because of the nature of go fast. While I'm doing the speedrun section, something that I would like to mention is that this game actually came about is oddly enough a side project for the dev team's other game that they were focusing on at the time. But it is tied into that game at the same time. The devs while working on their game Nowhere Michigan, which is a first-person Metroidvania. I would say kind of like Metroid Prime, oddly enough. They were messing around with speed tech and like how movements are with that game, and they're like, wait, what if we just made all this movement stuff into a game, kind of just to break up their flow, and that's how this game came to be. That's really all it is. It's just like, hey, wait, speed tech is fun. Let's make speed tech game, and then that's where this came from. I know about this. I'm aware of this because there is a dev room in the game that you can get to pretty easily. It's not like super hidden or anything. It's just that knowing how to get, knowing where it's hidden is the part, which I'll highlight where it is when we get to that point. And I'm going a little out of order here. I don't really have a
time for a quick announcement.
Oh, sure, go ahead.
I just want to make a quick announcement that in 15 minutes we're going to have the next block, and there is currently a bid war that's still going on for that block. Which color of Yoshi is Mega going to use? So there's a limited time on that block. If you really want to see your color of Yoshi in that game, I'm reaching out to all my yellow fellows out there. Come on, we're not out of it yet. Let's get that yellow Yoshi in there.
Now, in relation to that, I will say I'm kind of sitting pretty because I am a light blue squad for Yoshi's always, or pink, but I favor towards light blue. But yeah, get your donations in, folks. Bring yellow in. Make K-Man happy. A happy K-Man makes everyone happy.
Finally, someone who gets it.
But anyway, so I was talking about something, got lost in the sauce, as they say. I'm trying to remember where a few more orbs are. I think there's enough to actually finish this off. But, oh yeah, that whole thing we were going through right there. Like I said, just because of the nature of the marathon, there's actually a lot of funny dialogue in this game we won't get to see. Like, the whole reason we blew up a giant gnome statue is there's two rubber duck brothers. One is inverse color of the other, who are feuding. So basically, destroy the giant gnome to make one rubber duck get revenge on the other. That's it. Also, that bounce system is kind of hard to do. It's kind of like I would say that whole like roll jump you see me doing every now and again, basically the Sonic jump as I've been calling it subconsciously. To do it, it's kind of like doing the dang it. Well, it's gonna warp us back to the start level, so this is fine. Intentional death, not really, but intentional death. I missed the entrance. But yeah, that whole Sonic bounce, it's kind of like doing the Cappy additional jump, midair jump from Super Mario Odyssey. It's like that kind of button combination. Exactly. Anyway. As I get the camera turned around. So this level is actually where the dev room is hiding. And I'll tell you exactly where the dev room is. But unless I went way underestimate and I get like an okay from our gracious leader Odin to show off a handful of the secrets, which take like a little bit more. Not sure the exact time frame, like 5-10 minutes. I don't think I'll show it, but I'll leave it to you guys to find it if you want to have fun with the game yourself. Let's see. Yeah, there's actually like a lot of like, you know, invisible boundaries. Ooh, I almost left level. Good job at me. There's a lot of like invisible boundaries secrets in this level that hide all the like dev secrets and everything, but there's also one in the final approach, so to say. Anyway. We need... Thankfully, this key always stays the same. We need diamond and star. Also, if you look around this level, there's some little critter in every level, but if you look around this level, there's rats here every level. The city we start off in, Schlatt City, has chinchillas hiding everywhere. Like, there's little critters hiding in every single level that are just cardboard cutouts. But anyway, I gotta come up here because this is gonna have one of those weird little obelisk orb things that unlock a door. This level has a lot you have to do in order to get the final gear in here. Now this gear down this hall here, I just kind of wing it because it's one of those push one button, another thing moves. I've never been good at them. I just kind of push buttons until my brain starts making. No, I did an accident. I never am good at those. I always just kind of like, okay, let me just push buttons until something happens. Anyway, this guy, we asked this guy to open the door. He can't open the door for us, so we just get rid of him. I mean, he'll open the door for $30 million, but we just gotta get rid of him. And let's see, and I'm gonna make sure I do everything else in this level before I move to the next part, because the next part is normally where I die if I have any kind of goof ups. So, doing everything but the part where I goof up, just so that way if I do die, not much time lost. Anyway, just gotta hit that button. Don't worry about what's going on there. Definitely not producing, you know, a toxic ore or anything like that. Nope, not at all. Don't worry about it. Also trying to get myself kind of on track so I can make sure I get all the obels. There we go, got enough. There we go, got that one. And the last one's really going to be through the part that I will game over on or die on if I goof up. Which, while I'm doing this, we are actually kind of coming up close on the to finishing up the whole game already. As weird as that sounds. Okay, cool. That's basically the last check to get the last gear. We're coming up at the end of the game. I will say there is a health bar in this game. There is a health bar, but unfortunately everything in this game is instant kill. Except for the final boss. So you might see that while we go through that boss fight, because I might get a little lax towards the end of it. And, what is it? But yeah, that's really it. So we have all the gears in the game already. That's it. That's all the gears in the game. Now the boss is probably takes the longest of this game to get through. But we were locked in the boss's office. So what's the most logical solution other than trying to break the door down by bashing into it? Well, rather let's just build ourselves an arm so we can open the door with an arm. So there we go, built an arm. The arm kind of acts as a progression system. Kind of acts as a progression system too, if you want to use that. And sorry, I'm like, I'm checking behind the scenes right now. And in order for me to do that, I have to do it on a phone device. So forgive me. Anyway, we got called into HR. By the way, once all this dialogue is done here, this is when the flashing light warning pops up. Again, it's not terrible, but just use caution if you start feeling a little weird. Maybe close your eyes for a second. Anyway, there's a ghost in that robot. And that's also the head of HR, so have fun with that knowledge. So this is the only place in the game where you'll find out you actually have health. You have 8 health total, and every hit will do damage, except for this attack. This attack is also an instant KO. Hey, look, I took damage finally. So yeah, like I said, you do have health in this game. Now, something else I want to mention while I do this, go through this, is that, because we're actually almost close to the end already, is there is user mod support for this game, so you can make and play user-made levels. It's right there on the title screen too. So there we go. And now phase 2, things are going to get even crazier, so once again with the lights warning, because things are going to get a lot more bright and flashy. Okay, we're good. I still have to dodge that attack. Now thankfully the boss does stay put for a little bit to actually let us get on top of them. I'm glad people are actually catching the dialogue, because, like I said, there's a lot of good dialogue in this game. Because of the state of the nature of the marathon, I can't really show it off in this. It's all office humor. Anyway, I should say time is going to come up in about a minute or so when I get the final hit, as I proceed to take almost all my life and damage. Also, the flashing light warning will be done when I say time. And time. I'll just let the... I'll let the dialogue just kind of play out slowly, but not super slow. And that's Orbo's Odyssey. That's the whole game. 100% even. Minus some little secret stuff. So... yeah, that's it. That's the whole game. It's a weird game. It's a short game, and it effectively is a tech demo that the dev team made as how can we improve our movement system for our other game, which I said is Nowhere, Michigan, which is a first-person Metroidvania. Metroid Prime is probably the closest approximation I have found about it when I did research upon that game. Also, get ready for your boo. Get ready for your boos and your thumbs downs. You ready for it? It's coming up here. Also, sorry if I let the text go by really, really fast. Ready for your boos? Get your boos out. You know, today might suck, but it truly was in Orbo's Odyssey. Boo!
Boo.
So I don't know. I'm looking at times right now on my end just for thinking, okay, no, actually, it's probably good if I don't do anything extra, because I don't think I'll have enough time to show the extra little bits and what time I've got left here. So yeah, that was Orbo's Odyssey. Like I said, really short game, fun little collectathon platformer. It's cheap, and it's on PC, so It is on PC. So if you guys want to give it a try, I always tell people to try games out for themselves that I play, as weird or as awkward as they may seem. They have some fun and charm to them. While I'm thinking about it. Okay, I had to check things. So, I guess once the credits are done, the game lets you go back in and get anything you haven't found yet. So there are, just to put it lightly, there are 3 MacGuffins that I haven't even touched on that are hidden very well in each level that get collected and put at that giant purple slab in the final level. And that gets you to a weird out-of-body experience of sorts, kind of secret ending. There's also a secret dance club party, the dev room. There's a lot of stuff hiding in this game that adds like another hour onto it on top of this. But I guess I'm going to go ahead and head back to the main menu while I sign off here. So, as I said a little bit ago, my name is Praise Scooter. I haven't been streaming too much as of late, just due to personal things I've been working on. I've mainly been working on doing Let's Play style videos on YouTube. Right now, I'm going through Tears of the Kingdom and Wario Land 3, and on Saturdays, I do a segment that showcases games like this, that are just weird indie games that you may or may not heard of. So, that's my whole shtick and bag. I guess with that sign off, and I probably should mention, if you find me anywhere on the internet, it's under Praise Scooter. I don't have any other aliases, so. But anyway, thank you all for your time. I'm going to sign off. When I get yanked out of existence is when I'll stop talking.